Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we all know Ja Morant's a high flyer. He says, my dad was pretty athletic when he played, so I can say some of it comes from him. Jumping on tires and the other drills, they just allowed my legs to get stronger. It's enabled me to get off the floor quicker, be more explosive, and it shows when I'm out there on the court. Kevin, it certainly does.
He is a high flyer indeed. David, thank you. And opening day is here. So, what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Bell in at the point guard position. And for the Grizzlies, in at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Tillman in at the 5 spot. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Here is Bell. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Edwards from the arc. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Count it.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Brooks. Jackson with the bounce pass. It's Brooks on the wing. McDaniels defending. Goes up on the wing. Gobert pulls it in. Edwards against Bane. Shoots from the elbow. Edwards can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Morant outside. Jackson has the open look. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now here's McDaniel. Brooks covering. And here is McDaniel. 4 on the shot clock. He gets it in there. And now let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Morant finds Jackson. At the top of the key, Brooks. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Bell passes to McDaniels. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
The free throw drops for McDaniels.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Now here's Brooks. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to Morant. Will it go? And rebounded by McDaniels.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Misses from close range. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
And he gets it to go.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Down low, here's Jackson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson's going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for Memphis, Jaren Jackson Jr. At the line for one.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Now McDaniels. He has 5. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Brooks. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shoots over McDaniels. He goes up again. And the layup by Jackson. And that ties it up.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
No good from Bell. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin helped. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Morant finds Brooks. Here's Tillman. Right side Bain. Over Edwards. Rebounded by Bell. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. McDaniels passes to Towns, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Towns has a rare combination of size and skills. And, you know, when he gets the rock in the painted area, good luck trying to stop him. He's dangerous down there.
Now, here's Bain. Passes to Tillman. He kicks to Morant. Over Bell. And it's Morant missing. Timberwolves leading by 4. Now, here is Bell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Edwards, that's good.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside Edwards. Back to Bell. Right side Towns. And the layup falls. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
To create some high percentage shots.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Aldama's checked in. Conchar comes in for Brooks. Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Towns. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And Mike Conley subbed in for Bell.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Jones, no one around him. The Grizzlies with another miss. Anderson with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. A nice shot by Anderson.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
The pass to Kennard. Here's Conchar. Here's Aldama. Jones for three. The rebound by Anderson. Outside Conley. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Conchar. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's the lob to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Here's Noel. Anderson with the ball. And here's Reed. Back to Anderson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Gobert trying to get open. With the clock winding down. And slam dunk by Gobert.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Kennard's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 8. Left side Anderson. Pass to Noel. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Grizzlies ball.
We've got 1:23 left here in the opening quarter. Kennard, the pass to Conchar. Outside, Jones. Pass to Kennard. Shot clock at 6. He's off on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Anderson. This game he had 10 points. This is it to come. Lets it go with a 3. Kept alive. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside, Jones. Jackson down low. Gobert with the defensive effort. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck. Plenty of time left in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
They've got John Morant. Jaren Jackson is out there with Desmond Bain. Then it's Williams. And it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Good boy. Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
And he knocks down the first one.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Both free throws good from Morant. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Outside Williams, back to Bain. Memphis moving it around. Here's Jackson. The shot from the low post is good. Jackson's got 9.
And don't forget his dad played in the NBA as well. So Jackson probably grew up getting bumped all the time trying to score in the backyard.
Now, here is Bell. No points in the game yet for him. Now, here's McDaniel. He's covered closely. Here's Reed. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. To the left side wing. Outside, Bain. Morant against Bell. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Morant. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game.
Now here's Edwards. McDaniels kicks to Bell. Towns against Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. Towns has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Outside, Bain. Shoots over McDaniel. Bain, no good.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Back to Morant. No good with the triple. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Over to the left wing. Here's Towns, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And the first one at the line is good. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Williams looking over the floor. Out to Morant. Outside, Payne. Top of the key. They get it back. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Tillman.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's got 7. And Towns throws it down.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
Outside Williams. Now Morant. 6 points for him. Outside Williams. Pass to Bane. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Bane's got it back down to single digits for Memphis. Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Now here's McDaniel. Pass to Reed. Towns is doubled. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Ball on the floor is a jump ball.
So it's Minnesota with it. Williams passes to Morant. Back to Williams. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Brooks. Rebound Minnesota. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's McDaniels. He's got 7. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Another miss by Minnesota.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Turn around Jay, and it's Morant missing.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Back to Bell. Here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Poked away. It's stolen by Edwards. At the top of the key, Towns. No good on the 3. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Morant outside. That shot, no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Bell passes to Reed. Five to shoot. To the inside. Edwards finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Karl-Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
But he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Aldama's checked in. Conchar comes in for Bane. Kennard, he's checked in for Williams. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Kyle Anderson comes in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Noel, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Mike Conley in for Bell.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
The pass to Noel. Conley dishes to Gobert. Here's Noel. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Brooks misses.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Back to Conley. And Jones sends it back. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Here is Edwards. And here's Conley outside.
His struggles continue here in the second period. Simply just can't seem to get anything to fall.
Conley against Jones. Over Conley. Jones, no luck. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies winning their last game against Dallas. And the shot goes down. Noel's got the lead up to 13 now for Minnesota.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Conchar. Pass to Brooks. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Memphis the rebound. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Jackson, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
1:24 left to play here in the half. Conley with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Noel. Edwards passes to Noel. And here is Conley. A 3-ball. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Yeah, and perimeter shots, though, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
And so here's Memphis. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. Now here's Anderson. G right on him. That shot off. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Kennard on the wing. He's covered by Anderson. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by Noel. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
The Timberwolves have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And he makes the first.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And Edwards drops them both. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Jackson. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Timberwolves lead by 16. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. You know, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively and be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with
Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. So on the floor for Minnesota, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Bell in at the point guard. Now, here's Bain. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up, and it's good. With time running down in the shot clock.
This is how you use the pick and roll. Morant looking like a vet with the sweet dime there.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Outside, Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Towns. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Showing us a little bit of everything tonight. Karl Anthony Towns, extremely versatile, taking over at the offensive end.
Passes it to Brooks from outside the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Really left alone that time. Edwards got 9.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
And since being the first pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards has not disappointed.
I'll tell you something, partner. The Timberwolves got that one right. Did they ever? I mean, we knew about his nuclear athleticism, but the leadership, the work ethic, the ability to impact winning also have been evident. This is a multi-time All-Star going forward.
Now Gobert following the 3-point attempt by Dylan Brooks. No good from Bell. The Grizzlies trail by 19. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from 3-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's 3-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Free throw good, Bane. And Bain drops them both. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Bell passes to Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. Towns down low, guarded by Jackson. And it's good for 2. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Guys, it is not that complicated. When a shot goes up, hit and go get. That means hit your man and then go get the ball.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
It's Brooks on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
They get the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Bain against Edwards. Now, here is Bell. Defense is right there. Morant against Towns. It's good. Morant's got 8 points.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Now, here is Bell. Edwards kicks to Bell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Edwards. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Now here's Morant. He's got 8. Jackson looking around. Tillman passes to Morant. Here's Bain. Jackson trying to break free. Bain, no good. Timberwolves leading by 19. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He hangs. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Second personal foul.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
For Minnesota.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
The free throw drops for McDaniels. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. Bain against Edwards. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Now the pass to McDaniels. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And for 3, Bell drains the three-pointer.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that'll continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in, and it's Williams in for Dillon Brooks. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Michael Conley, he's checked in for McDaniels.
and he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Now here's Morant. He's got 8. Pass to Bain. There's the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Morant against Conley. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Towns. Grizzlies with the rebound. And here is Bain. He's got 9. Pass to Aldama. Shoots over Towns. And another miss by Memphis. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 17-6 run. With the floater. Here's Gobert. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up. 5 down for him so far.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Boy, you can get a lot of momentum getting a timely offensive rebound, and they've had more than their share.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Now here is Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Bain. Edwards with another miss.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Desmond Bain at the line for 2.
Throw good, Bain. Konchar's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jones comes in for John Morant. And then for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Bell. And Bain drops them both.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Here's Noel. 6 points for him. Fires from deep. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Bain. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Noel passes to Anderson. Tries again. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
First personal
Guys, they're
foul.
just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
Yeah, and when you take a look at the stat sheet, they've got to do something to cut down on these second chance points. Box out and get to the defensive board.
Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. That free throw good from Anderson. And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. Passes it to Kennard. Outside Williams. No good on the triple. It's been all Timberwolves. Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Now Jones, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Williams kicks to Jones. To the paint, here's Aldama. Another shot. Minnesota with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anderson outside. And the pass to Noel. Second shot opportunity. And Towns with the lay-in good. Towns has got 6 here in this quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Kennard. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
To stop the run. And there's the bucket as Jones finishes it off.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
It's been all Timberwolves. Pass to Noel. Outside, Towns. From downtown. Rebound by Williams. For 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
There have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Kennard, and it's Chandler in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. They get it back, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Anderson's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Minnesota. Chandler, the pass to Kennard. Here's Aldama. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The shot by Chandler, wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark. Noel passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Noel. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Here's Noel. He's guarded by Chandler. Prince outside. With a step back. Off the left rim and out. And for Memphis, they're shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Chandler outside. Here's Aldama. Passes to Concho. Over Prince. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Taurean Prince.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The first one falls, and the Timberwolves making a change here. Knight's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Now, here's Reed. Back to Prince. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Memphis ball.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
And here are the Grizzlies now. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players Clark feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
Here's Prince. The Grizzlies making the shot. Another miss by Minnesota.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Tillman's checked in. Now here's Chandler. Out left to the wing. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Prince. And now Minnesota on the fast break. All going up court. He gets that one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And there's the pass to Chandler. The tray. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Chalk up 2 there.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pass to Noel. And here is Prince beyond the arc. Tillman grabs the miss. Tillman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Minnesota with the rebound. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Noel. He's guarded by Chandler. Fader on the way. The shot by Knight, no good.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Chandler kicks to Kennard. Well, as we know, it's here to stay, but people continue to voice their opinion on the play-in tournament format. Where do you fall?
I like it, Kevin. I really do. It's creative. It's innovative. It adds a level of excitement, that do-or-die feel that you sometimes don't get unless it's a Game 7 in the NBA playoffs. I really think it's a good add-on.
Now here's Prince. 6 to shoot. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Noel. He's guarded by Chandler. Good. That one on target from Noel.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Back to Chandler. Pass to Kennard. Passes it to Tillman. And here's Chandler from the arc. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Alexander Walker. Kennard covering. The jump hook. Here's Reed. The Grizzlies pull it in. To the middle. Here's Tillman. Guarded by Reed. Tillman passes to Chandler. Goes back up. He can't hit that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Noel. The second effort. It's rebounded by Memphis. Tillman's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The rebound by Prince. Timberwolves shooting well. They're at 45%. And so much great talent coming into the league, Craig, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Now, here's Kennard. The pass to Tillman. Lays it up off the glass.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Noel. Now the feed to Prince. Pass to Noel.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Alexander Walker. His first shot coming late. Kept alive, Minnesota.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
Guarded by Prince. The rebound by Prince. Minnesota shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for Minnesota.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Here's Conchar. Basket good.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Pass to Rivers. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Anderson finds Rivers. From deep, Prince. A nice shot by Knight.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Conchar can't get it to go. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Anderson outside. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.